All right, back on Up and Adams. It is time for a little something I am calling Hear Me Out. Hear me out. I'm going to give you a little peek into my forever strategy for fantasy football, but especially this year. Hear me out. I am not drafting one of the top quarterbacks this year, probably one of the top 10 quarterbacks this year, because there's so much value out of the top 10. You know how I feel about this if you followed me. I started my career in fantasy football. These are my guys. These are guys who will be on my fantasy rosters. Jaden Daniels. Let's go to the Commanders. I trust Cliff. He's going 11th at quarterback on Fantasy Pros, 6th or 7th round in most draft. He is a steal. He's got the ability on the ground, through the air. I think he has top 5 potential. I think he has number 1 potential. Anthony Richardson, I love you too. But you want the rushing yards, the touchdowns. It's not just icing on the cake anymore, especially with the level and the talent and how special of a quarterback Jaden Daniels is. So he's the guy you can wait for and you can grab instead of the Josh Allens of the world. You just can't. It's better value. Next up, guy who led the league in passing. Okay, Tua Tagovailoa. He's going 14th at quarterback right now, 8th or 9th round. Led the whole league, guys. And it's going to take him, 5 throws to Tyreek Hill to get this done for you every week? Come on. I think his ceiling is higher than ever. 29 touchdown passes, just that, with the Dolphins leading the league in rushing touchdowns. I think it's going to be a little more balanced in his way. I think we see him toss 30-plus easily with those receivers. So Tua is a guy who I would ride or die with in fantasy football. And last but not least, let's go to the old man, Kirk Cousins, old at 36. You mean to tell me you can get a guy who was top 5 in fantasy points per game last year in the 10th or 11th round this year? He's got star on star to throw to at every position. He's the 17th quarterback off the board. It's a crime. It's a crime. Immediate jail if you're not taking him, okay? Why would I want to take a quarterback until I have all my other positions in order? Yeah, there's a lot of depth at wide receiver, sure. But I'm taking every other position and ending up with Kirk Cousins, who I'm super happy, low floor, high ceiling. And so, yeah, that's what. Hear me out. Don't draft. Don't waste your time drafting one of these top quarterbacks. And at the end of the day, last year, Dak Prescott was the number 3 fantasy quarterback. There's so much value later in the draft, and that is it. Okay. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe right here to get the latest from the show and check out more of the best clips from Up and Adams, or go watch a few segments from other shows on FanDuel.